I was talking to one of my clients today about training legs. One of her goals is to grow some big legs, right? And I was telling her, one of the main things that stops people from getting big legs, a lot of people think it's their leg routine or they're not doing them frequently enough for this or whatever, right? But I always tell people the reason you don't have big legs is because you cannot go through pain and because you're scared. You have low pain tolerance and you're full of fear. And what do I mean by that? Quads require you to go to a high rep range with a decent enough load, to a rep range where it begins to burn, and it should burn, and it hurts, and it makes you want to quit. And most people hit that 12th rep and they're like, oh shit, I'm done. And then I say, let's do 8 more to get to that 20 rep range. Let's really work these quads with that weight. They get scared. Or if I tell them, hey, we're gonna train quads, we're gonna do sets of 20, you know what they'll immediately do? They'll drop that weight. They'll get scared because their pain tolerance isn't there, because as soon as it starts burning, they quit. Now, I train a lot of people, and I've trained a lot of people through the years. I've seen it with my own eyes. There is people that will not get to that pain threshold. And that's when it comes down to, well, how bad do you really want to grow these things? And you could look at it as a metaphor for anything. The pain tolerance that you have, the amount of discomfort that you're willing to go through, well, that's the amount of results that you will get. You want a lot of results, you're going to need a lot of pain tolerance. The second part is for hamstrings, right? I told her the thing with hamstrings is hamstrings are a little different. Hamstrings, they're best trained in that, I would say, 6-8 rep range, heavy. Your hamstrings and your glutes need to be trained heavy. And that's scary. When I tell people, hey, we're going to do 3 fucking plates right off the bat, we start to eliminate junk volume. I know how strong they are. We've been working for a while. I see where they're at. And then all of a sudden I'm adding crazy weights when we're doing RDLs, when we're doing things like belt squats, when we're doing shit like that, right? But your hamstrings need a different stimulus. They need you to be a little scared of the load. But they can do it, motherfucker. They can do some shit. Just like you, man. If you learn to lose that fear, if you learn to take that governor off your brain, if you learn to start trusting yourself by cultivating the right habits, you'll be able to be a little bit more fearless. And you realize that you can carry bigger loads than you thought were possible. That's the thing, man. It's whether it's your physique or life. How much pain can you tolerate? How much are you willing to go through to get that which you said you wanted? And how fearless are you going to be when it comes to carrying that load? Ultimately, you can have whatever you want out of life. You can have massive quads and massive hamstrings. You just got to go through the pain and not be scared. Don't like, don't share, don't subscribe, don't follow. Do change your life.